donation. Hobart Enterprises, you can see a lot of straw in the sleds. That's donated through Hobart Enterprises, straw and transportation logistics to Braeburn and Pelly. And we talked about this before, the Yukon Quest 1000, Taiwan Animal Behavior Resource Association donating sponsorship to not one but two teams. That's all the way from Taiwan, Penny, Tai, and Annie. That is huge generosity, and of course, thank you.
Absolutely. Without all the sponsors, and you see them on the billboards around, this race would definitely not happen. In the chute right now, Magnus Kaltenborg. He's 27 years old. He's a veteran of the Quest 300. He's from Norway, right? And his kennel name is Far and Away Racing Kennel. He's got Boozer, Gebhardt, Oscar, Streeter, and Cleveland, and 1 dogs in total. He's been running for 9 years now, and got started as a handler for Martin Boozer over in Alaska. Magnus completed the Iditarod in 2011. He placed 33rd then. He also ran the Northern Lights 300 in that same year, placing 6th. He did the Quest 300 in 2010 and came in 2nd place. 30 seconds. He's got a lot of young dogs in there, and they're obviously eager to get going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sometimes I say the most obvious thing and wonder why I bothered speaking.
Such as? Go on.
No. I'm just gonna leave it there. Oh, goodness. Why does anyone give me a microphone? That's the question.
That's entertaining, really. I mean, people are enjoying it. We haven't got the bad piece in there.
It's so fun. I've been blabbing away thinking of sharing the lyrics.
You know, we have to give a shout out to Natalie, Executive Director.
On the Yukon side, that's the Yukon Quest.
We keep announcing all these sponsors and all these volunteers, but it takes emails and phone calls and letters and follow-ups to ensure that comes through. And just the cultural component to this year's race as well. A lot of Natalie's doing, and just a huge team that she put together, and it's why we're seeing such a successful race so far.
Well, and I would add to that this is her first year as executive director for the Quest, so she's taken on a mammoth job and has done an incredible job with it thus far. Of course, the race isn't over yet, right, Natalie? Race isn't over yet.
That's Natalie Halter. She's the executive director. Operations manager is Laura Vinage. The director is John Mark Hall, Jill Peterson, Virginia Sarrazin, Dylan Sue. Secretary is Judy Beaumont. Treasurer is Sabine Morehouse. The vice president Elizabeth Wiegand, and the president Michael Peterson. Just a great team that are obviously passionate about this race and making sure that it's bigger and better each year.
Thomas Garrett is in the starting chute right now. Another Quest 300 rookie, one white horse. He's running from Alpine Huskies Kennel. He comes from the French Alps and flew over from there with a team of 12 dogs 2 years ago. So he's definitely got the addiction in this dog. He's got 23 dogs there, and he's been running them for 16 years. In 2016, he ran the Christmas Classic and came in 8th place. 2015, the Carbon Hill, 34th place there. And overseas in Italy in 2014, he placed 1st in the Alta Via. And 2010 in Norway, big race over there as well. So a lot of European running, and now he's here in the Yukon, making it his thing over here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
dogs carry 12 dogs, to check 12 dogs in this line. Are you aware of that carry-on light or anything to declare?
Anything to declare? A dog?
12 huskies.
12 huskies. It's interesting because, of course, there's some countries where you try to do the quarantine, and then there's other countries that, for example, Cayman Islands does not have rabies. So if you want to take a dog from there, no problem. If you want to bring a dog in, you got to quarantine because they don't want the rabies.
Yeah, I do that question.
Yeah, I think the dogs from the Cayman Islands are not safe. Oh, you'd be surprised how tough dogs are in the world. For example, Mexican all right, in the starting street, we've got young mushers. Quest 300 rookie, Nathaniel Manlin. He's here in White Horse as a student, as a customer relations technician, and he's at Kennels. He's been running dogs for 6 years, so it's definitely a new partnership. He ran the City Cup last year and placed in 5th place. Lucky Bay Quest last year as well, came in 6th. He did the Unrunner last year and placed 4th, and he did the Pussy Road for 2015 and came in 5th place then. He likes some new country, some rap, and a little bit of rock and roll.
Rap, country, and rock and roll.
I like it, Nathaniel. You got a bit of 1 minute. Straight. That's like me.
I bet you the Cockeyed Joe going right now. You will hear me throwing a guess out there.
He got started when his parents bought 2 Siberian Huskies. He dragged them around and learned from friends afterward how to manage a team. And of course, as we all do, got hooked. We had 1 mushers this year. It's great. Oh, Nathaniel's already 22 years old. What are you doing?
No, I definitely was still figuring out my life. Dr. Payton, as I said. We had a 20-year-old
I think that
rookie in
might
the
be the
class
most
there.
local team we have at the store.
They're very popular.
I like it. They're loud. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We talked about this earlier, the world-class veterinarians that dedicate their time to be part of this race. It's pretty remarkable because obviously the health of the dogs is first and foremost, and having a vet team that is so dedicated, close to 20 I believe this year, and over the years, just from around the world, it's I see it on the bucket list. If you're a vet, you kind of want to check it off and go volunteer with the Quest.
And work with the Quest. It's no easy job because you are basically on the entire time. You're at the checkpoints as the mushers come in and leave, and you're on their schedule. So you've got to be on call 24/7, right around the clock, days on end. All right, another Quest 300 rookie. This is 44-year-old Craig Hutton. He's from Fort St. James, D.C. He's a high school principal, and his son and he work the kennel together. So they named the son Craig and Sean Racing Dogs, which I think is fantastic. Maybe that's what I do with my son.
Oh, he's already mushing. I saw your son there on the kick sled. He's what?
1.5. 1.5. It's amazing what a 1.5-year-old can do. You just teach him to not let go.
He looks ready to go.
He is.
You gotta watch that one.
I know. They've got 20 dogs in their kennel, and Craig's been racing for 20 years now. One of the things he loves most about running dogs is watching each dog grow into an amazing athlete, and there's no purity. They are amazing athletes. These hounds withstand incredible elements, and they have incredible endurance. And this guy,
You know what you're talking about. He's like, thank you. Thank you.
1 minute. So, our last musher was into a little country, a little rock, a little rap. Well, Craig, he's school principal, he's valuing the silence when he's on the trail.
I was gonna say, I wonder what is harder to control, the dogs or the students. I'm thinking it's
I
probably
think maybe the students might be like, oh, Dr. Joe, this is easy, a piece of cake, man. 30 seconds. Yeah, this is his off time. This is his, you know, this is the same as lying down on a couch and watching Netflix.
Yep. As soon as he gets away from all this, it's just peace. All the iPods.
I know you probably 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Have a great race, Craig.
Kids still listen to iPods, right?
No, I think they're past iPods.
So new.
I think we maybe just made ourselves really old. Because I think we're about the same age, eh?
20, 26, right?
Yeah, that's it. Baby. Well, if you are a fan of mushing, then our next musher in the starting chute is definitely no stranger to you. Although it is a question of the rookie. 34-year-old Kyle Boylan, raised on a trap line. And I think when that happens, you'll never miss stick dogs in your life. Of course, Dawson City is her hometown. Her kennel name, Doggone Racing. And she's got bloodlines from Sweden, Timon, Cowboy Smith, and her own. She currently has 15 dogs in the kennel. And she's been racing for, can you guess how many years, George?
I'm thinking, well, I was going to say, I thought she was a rookie the year I moved here, so 15 years, but it seems like she's probably been mushing since, what, she was 6?
No, since she was 0. So 34 years. 34 years on the back of the sled. I think it's fantastic. Her dad trapped her dogs when she was growing up. She got her own team in 1995, and it's one of her favorite friends, just go with the trail with her favorite friends.
Amazing. Yeah, she's one of those names that I associate with the quest as well. I've participated in some capacity since I've met her.
Well, 2003 she ran at the full quest, came in 15th. She ran it again in 2007, again placed in 15th. In 2008 she came in 13th, and in 2016 she ran the first of the Gold Cup in 1 minute, placed 4th there. She has a couple of Bambinos down herself, so she's at home. I think it's a toss-up. What's easier, one child or $20? I don't know. I might go for $20. 30 seconds.
It's a stage where the child is the cop.
Correct.
Once that's the job's will be easy right there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
YukonQuest.com is where you can follow all the actions, find out who's leading the 1,000, who's going to win this race, who's leading, see some photos, follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, and of course, live tracking now allows us to see a little dot and know exactly where the mushers are along the trail, which is a whole new element to the race. It's not that new, actually. It's been going on for some years, but a very different experience than what the quest race was like back in the day when you had no idea where they were. Once they left the checkpoint, that was it. It was anybody's guess.
I was saying between YouTube and Facebook and live chatting and
Who
streaming.
needs to leave the living room?
Exactly. It might actually be bad for people. We're just gonna, stay in Norway, get your heels up, log on.
No, there's nothing like the real deal.
It is quite fantastic to be there live and to see the dogs firsthand, how much they love this race and the work that goes into getting the dogs ready. You have to be here to really enjoy it and
Well, and
appreciate
get
it.
a sense of the energy coming from them as well. We've got another Quest 300 rookie. This is 29-year-old Melissa Schenke. She's from right here in Whitehorse. She's a registered nurse and has bloodlines from Sweden, Wilmitzer, and Bath. There's 25 dogs in her kennel, and she's been running for about 7 years now. She is also a member of the Dog Powered Sports Association of the Yukon. I was mentioning it a little earlier as Claudia took off out of the chute. It's a great organization right here in town. Gypsy is what we call ourselves. And there's a lot of recreational races that go on throughout the year for the community of Whitehorse. So if anything dog related is of interest to you, Gypsy is a great place to get started. It's really family friendly. 1 minute. And very encouraging for anyone who wants to get involved. And you don't need to have 20 dogs to do so. Even if you've got 1 or 2 and you want to come and ski tour in a race, you're definitely encouraged to take part in that.
How often do you guys get together and have events?
I would say in the wintertime, probably every month or 2. There's a race and a lot of sponsors, local sponsors come out, so there's always fun little prizes. And it's just really nice to socialize your dog. And as mushers, we spend a lot of time on the trail all by ourselves. So to be able to go and socialize a little bit with other people, I think it's healthy for us. Otherwise, George, we disappear a little bit.
Exactly. A little bit. Oh, that's awesome. You don't have to have a huge pack of dogs. 1 or 2 is okay.
1 or 2, you can show up and do a
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We're rapidly coming to the end here. We're down to the last 4 mushers of the Quest 300 for 2017. 23 mushers in total for this year's race.
We had 21 take off earlier today from the 1,000, so 44 mushers participating in some capacity in the Quest this year. That's fantastic. Again, thank you to all the volunteers, over 1,000 volunteers this year, helping out with the race. The Canadian Rangers, they are the ones that broke the trail, 500 miles of trail breaking up to the American border. And then the vet team, of course, and then the board, doing all the grunt work behind the scenes, and now as the race is ongoing. So big round of applause for all those folks.
One of the things that gets a little more challenging as we get to the final racers of the day, of course, is the trail gets punchier and punchier as each team goes through. So definitely a little more challenging for these guys at the end of the takeoff. At the takeoff part, you're running on some pretty soft snow out there. But it's nice because it gives us a better opportunity to watch them go a little bit slower out of the start sheet. It's not packed in.
For the photos. Especially the 300.
Exactly.
Now you're
nice and close. We're all right here. Very intimate. All right, in the starting chute, we have another Quest 300 rookie. This is 62-year-old Lynn Layton. She's here from Michigan. She's a retired elementary teacher, and her kennel's name is Nature's Kennel. There are 150 dogs in that kennel. They do tours, George. It's not just cats.
1 minute.
That's how you retire. I love that. 62 years old. I'm going to go mush across the north.
There you go.
There you go.
Her lead dogs, Puddle and Snow White. They're going to lead a pretty young team here from Nature's Kennel. She started by skiduring, and then, of course, as we all do, started adding a few more dogs and a few more dogs, and the next thing you know, you need a sled. Lynn took place in the Midnight Run in 2015. And
30 seconds.
2016, the Copper Dog 100, she came in second, as well as the Iron Line, and she placed third in 2016.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
said she's going for a camping trip, but that dog team didn't look like it was going for a camping
They were
trip.
so chill, that team.
Yeah.
All right, coming into the starting chute, we have a veteran for sure, Quest 300 veteran, an Iditarod veteran, a Quest 1000 race veteran, Jerry Wilmotzer from Shallow Bay right here in the Yukon. I asked him if he had anything special that I could share with the crowd, and he just asked me to be nice. So I spent the last hour trying to find something nice to say about him. I don't know, Jerry. You know what? I will say this. You always have a nice cold beer ready for any guest who comes to your place. That's pretty nice.
Nice cold beer is nice.
Jerry's been running dogs who are long for a long time. But that doesn't mean that he's old or anything. That means his experience. 20 years to be exact. He's got 50 Huskies right now. They're having completed management in the TV lines. Blackjack racing them. He had a leader named Jack, and matching, of course, is a gamble, especially for Jerry. He started as a handler for William Clayton, and
Rex's history.
as they say. He entered this race because he's got a very young group of dogs. So this is going to be a real experience for him out on the trail, see what it's like, see how they like it. And, well, Jerry likes the sound of silence on the trail. He also is perhaps the biggest fan of Deep Purple in the world. I think, look, you see? Exactly. Deep Purple, it's right on his coat. If you want to know anything about Deep Purple, you ask Jerry. He's got it on vinyl, he's got it on CD, it's on his iPod, it's on his computer, it's in his truck. You name it. So, if he's not enjoying the pitter-patter of his dog's claws, he's head banging away on the back of his sled.
30 seconds.
I gotta let you know, he raced the Wyoming stage stop last year, placed 7th there. He has been in the Yukon Quest from 2004 to 2007. He's come in 3rd in that. He's been in the Iditarod a whole number of times, and he got the Vet Award in 2005 for the Yukon Quest. Great honor. He's a great musher, and have a great time with him, my friend.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Like serious music. Oh, did he? Real obsession. He's having a different
Uh-oh, Marty's got Deep Purple in that now.
Look at the
head bobbing musher. Could either be the AC/DC fan or Gary.
All right, we're down to our final 2 mushers for the Quest 300. This is another rookie, 34-year-old Brian Candler from Madison, Michigan. Candler Racing is the name of his kennel. He's got 18 dogs in his kennel. He's been running for 10 years now. So, guess what, George?
Tell me.
He started running because he let his pet dog pull him on cross-country skis.
That's how it starts.
It's a very dangerous thing, my friends. Very dangerous thing.
You go to Maybacker after this, you go adopt the dog, you could be there in a few years. I can warn you. Be careful. Adopt the dog. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
So Brian took part in the Great North Woods Sled Dog Challenge in 2015. He placed 4th there. The Midnight Run in 2015, and he placed 9th. He did the Midnight Run in 100 and 1 minute, and came in 8th, and as well as the Canadian 100 and 5th. And he's come up here and tried a different trail and give himself some new challenges. So his goal is rookies to take excellent care of his dogs and do his best to enjoy the race as he goes along. And I wish him all the best. 30 seconds. Some beautiful looking dogs out there, George. George, Brian might want to steal some of your dogs. Be careful, Brian. You better get going. No. Look at that little guy. He's chocolate. The whole way around.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Dibs on the little brown guy.
3, 2, 1, go.
Have a great race, Brian. Enjoy the Yukon Trails. George, this is a sad moment.
We've come to the last musher, my goodness. 3 cheers for all the fans that stayed for not just the 1,000, but the 300. Yes, it's not a hard sell, as you all know. This is fantastic.
There's probably not a better thing to be doing on a sunny Saturday in the Yukon in February.
The day can't get much better. It's perfect temperature. It's cloud in the sky.
This is bliss.
Perfect drone weather. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, this is awesome. And again, if you want to follow the race, yukonquest.com, find out who's leading the 1,000, who's leading the 300, see some photos, and find out how you can get involved if you want to sponsor or be a Quest guest next year.
Or be a volunteer. There's tons of ways to be a part of this race, and it's well worth it. We've got in the starting sheet right now, Jean-Marc Champaval. He's a Quest 300 rookie, but not a rookie for mushing, of course. He's from he's French, but he's living in Whitehorse. And his doubling comes from Monaco, so these guys are following part of their team just a little bit ahead of them.
He knows about the meat purple and the kosher.
That's true. That's true. So, like many, his wife Christiane and he bought 5 retired dogs from Jerry Wilminster to do some recreational fun outdoor sledding, you know. And he says I never could try to run the dogs after work for fun. I should have never. Because now racing, my friend. Oh my God.
You were saying earlier, it's a good addiction though. It's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, if you're gonna have an addiction, this is the one to have. Absolutely. Jean-Marc is also part of the Dixie. I've mentioned them a few times this afternoon. It's a great organization. And if you aren't aware of it or haven't been a part of it, I highly encourage you to check them out. Golf Sports Association of Yukon. We do a ton of fundraisers throughout the year. Summertime too, we get together. And it's a great time. It's a great time.
Is that where we can find you guys?
Facebook's the easiest place, probably. John ran the Carbon Hill in 2015 and 2016, placing 7th. Silver Sled in 2015, placing 10th. The City of Gun Run came in 6th, 2 years in a row. And the Person Gold Junior came in 10th in 2015.
9, 8,
Jean-Marc, have a wonderful
6,
race.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Jean-Marc and the rest of the 300 field headed towards Pelly. The 1,000 team that's been out there for about 4.5 hours. They're on their way to Fairbanks. 10 days, approximately, give or take. Follow it online, yukonquest.com. Find out how you can get involved. Like the photos, and keep supporting the Yukon Quest. Moira Sauer, always a pleasure.
George Moranis, it's been, what are you doing in 2 years? You want to meet back here?
Let's do it.
In our little wooden shed?
Yes.
With our lawn chairs and our
Very
cushions?
Wizard of Oz of us. Just the wooden shed.
Come in for a picture. I know, we love our shed. We don't want to leave our shed. Thank you all. A big thank you, of course, to all our sponsors for the Yukon Quest International Sled Dog Race, all our volunteers, and as always, the officials, the vets, and the people who make this happen, not the least of which, you, the fans. Because what fun is it if there's no fans?
I honestly thought
Vanessa's standing there.
Yeah. Vanessa. She's stoic. You think
It's like the bingo lady on Friday. Yeah. Oh, she does. White girl, are you kidding? I don't.
Alles gut?
Oh, how did you hear about that? Oh, seriously? Oh my god.
Hey, love you, bye.
Oh, hostia.
Da fällt mir Ei aus der Hose.